There we go. I do need Weston and Tanner Dillon out to Marshall. Weston and Tanner Dillon out to Marshall.
Shelby Parker.
Ooh. Easy, John, easy. It's just practice. All right, get Matt checked in. He blew off the track for you guys, so we'll give him a moment.
Matt Wiggy.
Oh, they already blew it. What? He already did it. So lineup is going to be David on the 1, Matt 2, John 3, Chris 4, Andrew 5, and Shelby Parker will take the 6. Welcome back to Shelby Parker. Good to see him back. What's happening? It'll come up eventually. All right, drivers and I need a Marshall underneath the MHOR RC banner. Thanks, Brian. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. And we're off and running. First race of the night. Should be a pretty quick program tonight. With only 6 heats. It's David Stevenson out to a good start. He's got Matt in the 2. Shelby with a great start into the top 3. Ooh, off in the other lane. Watch the straightaway. That is clear. So that'll put Chris up into the top 3. Chris running that new Mugen over the triple, looking nice and clean. Race leader now, that all pink yellow wheels coming over the triple now. Followed by the silver, purple, and orange of Stevenson. And it's Chris 3. Looks like Andrew 4, Shelby 5, John in the 6. First minute in, 4 to go. Good 3-car battle hitting the straightaway. Blue and orange out front making a mistake. Shelby up the inside, going to take over the top. That's for the 3rd spot, excuse me. It's the all pink yellow wheels down the straightaway is your leader. All pink yellow wheels out front. They are battling just up ahead of you, Matt, just so you know. It's John giving them plenty of room. That's how it's done right there. Oh, Matt sends one in. He is your leader. That all pink yellow wheels is Shelby. Going to give him room. Oh, leader gets tangled up there on the back of Chris. Stevenson still holding down the 2 spot down the straightaway. Silver, orange, purple. And it's Shelby into the top 3. White, blue, yellow wheels going down off the triple. Curtis all over it. Leader now clear of traffic into the halfway. 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Matt with some clear track going 12-1 that time by. There's Stevenson down the straightaway in the 2 spot. Silver, purple, orange. And Shelby down the straightaway in the 3 spot. White, blue, yellow wheels. It's Chris 4, Andrew 5, John in the 6. See current pace down the straightaway for Matt McGee, 24.503. David in the 2, 24.510. And Shelby down the straightaway in that 3 spot on a 23.509. Get him out of there. We got 1 minute to go. Give each other some space out there. Matt throwing down 11.7 last time by. That's his fast lap. Another 11.7 coming up onto the back of the field. All pink, yellow wheels is your leader. It's Matt going out for his final lap. White flag is out. Oh, goodness. That is time expired. Chris, you are done. There's Matt, Shelby. Couple more to go. Couple more. There is John and Andrew. That is everybody. You are in 3. Third place going to Andrew. David 2, and Matt going to set the pace on a 24.504. Not a bad first run. So we are into heat number 3, or heat number 2 of the 17.5 two-wheels.
Zach Gabarile.
We got Zach, Glenn, Steve, Skyler, Graham, and Chuck Erickson. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Skyla Bergeron, Glenn Berscheid, Steve Fall, Graham Hill, Chuck Erickson.
All right. Got everybody checked in. Looks like got all of my marshals out there. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Drivers, no more laps, please. No more laps. It is Zach on the 1, Glenn 2, Steve 3, Skyler 4, Graham 5, and Chuck Erickson gets the honors of the 6. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. We're off and running here. Heat number 2 for the 17.5 class was Matt McGee setting the pace so far, 24.504. Oh, Zach had a good start going, making a mistake on his own. It's going to put Steve Foley out front, Skyler 2, and it's Glenn rounding out the top 3. That red and gold is Steve Foley. Down the straightaway now. Skyler, white, purple, yellow wheels. Both first and second dropping 11-6. First and second down the straightaway coming up behind you quickly, Zach. Watching the triple car down. He can't see. There he is. It's still that all red of Glenn rounding out the top three with Graham, the all yellow, trying to apply some pressure. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Yeah, pull that cart. Yeah, that did not sound good. Coming up on to 2 minutes in. Oh, Glenn, watch the straightaway go inside. That is clear. Oh, yeah, that thing's chunky. Watch the end of the straightaway as well. That was Graham going down. Right on. Yep. He's coming up onto the halfway. It is Skyler taking over the race lead. Down the straightaway, white nose, silver back. He's got the yellow wheels coming over the triple now. His car down, it's Chuck Erickson. It's the red and gold in the 2 spot. All red of Glenn in the 3 with Chuck Erickson to the 4. And Graham rounding out the runners. So we've still got 2 minutes left to go. Down the straightaway for Skyler, 26.503. Steve, 26.506. And Glenn, 24.503. With Chuck 4, Graham 4, Chuck 5 now. Watching the triple, watch triple. That is clear. Oh, that could have got nasty real quick. Oh. It's coming up on to the final minute. Race leader down that straightaway. 11-4 out of Skyler. Here's Steve Foley in the 2 spot. At 11-9 out of Steve. With Chuck Erickson all over the back of Glenn for the 3 spot. So is Graham. 45 seconds to go. Down the straightaway, 3-car battle. Third. "30 seconds. Woo-hoo. Good lap out of Steve Foley. 11.3 last time by. That's his personal best. Skyler out for his white flag. One more lap for the battle for the 3 down the straightaway. Chuck going 12 flat, but he's a little wide to the sweeper. Skyler, you are done. Glenn will take 3rd. One more to go, one more. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Glenn taking 3rd, Steve 2, and Skyler going to set the pace, 26.501. All right. Got the third and final heat for the first round for the 17.5 two wheels.
Scott Deluge. Jeremy
Like
Hill.
everybody's up there and
Sean
checked
King.
in.
Tanner Dillon.
All right, let's go ahead and shut them down, drivers. Shut it down. No more laps, please. No more laps. It is Sean King on the 1, the Roadrunner 2, Sean Smith 3, Tanner 4, Jeremy 5, and Weston will take the 6. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. And off and running here, it is Skyler at the top of the board, 26.501, Steve Foley 2, and Matt McGee holding down top 3 overall at the moment. Got another fast group of cars. With Sean King starting out positive, white, black, TLR leading the way. Tanner Dillon rocking some new paint scheme. Pink and orange. And Jeremy rounding out the top 3. Then all green. And it's Sean Smith 4, Weston 5 with the Roadrunner having a horrendous start to the first round. Top 2 down that straightaway. White and black leads the way. Pink and orange. Starting to close in on the back of Sean. This leader going 11.9. Tanner 12.4. Third place going to be Jeremy with the 12.3. Tanner closes right back in. Had a good lap there. 11.8 out of Tanner. Down the straightaway, top 2. Both of them going 11.7 that time by. Jeremy with the 12 flat. And it's Smith 4, Weston 5, the Roadrunner 6. That's a good battle over the triple. Weston got that all purple. Roadrunner green and white, trying to look for an inside. Ooh, slight little bobble there. So we are halfway through. Jeremy making a mistake. It's Sean Smith into the top 3, the pink and yellow. This leader's going to be coming up onto the tail end of the group. White and black out front. Orange and pink in the 2. Thank you, Weston. So over the triple, top 2. Going to be coming across the line and down the straightaway. 25, 5 flat for both of them. It's Tanner trying to apply the pressure. Minute 30. Sean Smith in the 3 spot. Pink, yellow down the straightaway on a 25, 5-10. And it's Jeremy 4, Roadrunner 5, Weston rounding out the field. A little bobble there out of Tanner. Race leader over the triple. 45 seconds to go. Pink and orange is in the 2 spot. Ooh, Tanner coming up dangerously short off that triple. It's going to extend the lead of Sean. Watch the start-finish line. Start-finish line. That was Sean Smith. So Jeremy back to the top 3. With 20 seconds to go. This is 5 seconds. This is going to be time. Sean going to get caught at the line. Sean, you are done. 2 more. 1 more. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Hey, Steve. Thank you. It is Jeremy taking 3rd. Tanner 2 and Sean King lights out on that one. 25-501. Good run, King. That will put him 3rd overall for the round. So we move on into race number 4, 21.5, 2-wheel. You got Brian, Kendra, Brian Kraft, Ronald Welby, and Steve. All right, track is open. Do need a couple more marshals out there.
Steve Kerner.
Watch start finish.
Gallagher.
Start finish.
Ronald Burnett.
That is clear.
Welby Rawls 3. Brian Kraft.
So I got everybody checked in. Let's go ahead and shut them down, drivers. No more laps. No more laps. It is Brian on the 1. Kendra 2. Brian Kraft will take the 3. Ronald 4. Welby 5. And Steve gets the 6. Oh, come on, Steve. Confidence. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Whoa, false start, bring him back. Like Kendra says, on the sound of the tone and not before. And not before. What? No, don't. Do not. All right, drivers, marshals, we are live in less than 5. You stop. As top 4 gets a nice clean start. It is Brian leading the way. He's got new colors. As Kendra makes the nice pass for the race lead. Brian Kraft followed her through. It's Brian looking for the inside. Not going to happen. Welby right there in the 3 spot. Brian 4 as they make contact. Clean it up, Brian. Clean it up. Oh, watching the triple. Kendra coming up short. See, it is the black and white of Brian Kraft leading the way. Welby in the 2, the green and white. Steve giving plenty of room. That's how it's done, Steve. Kendra holding down the 3 spot with Brian 4. Ronald going a little bobble there in the 5. Watch the start-finish line. Start-finish. And another one down. Brian Kraft, he's checked out. He's down the straightaway. Black, white. Gonna be coming through the double single now. Welby turns a good lap there. 12-4 out of Welby. And it's Brian Gallagher in the 3 spot. White, green. Down the straightaway. Kendra 4, Ronald 5, Steve in the 6. Coming up onto the halfway. Be mindful of the faster drivers around you. It is the black and white leading the way. Green and white, Welby in the 2. Gallagher breaking a front arm. Oh, tough break there for Brian. Kendra will take over the top 3 of that blue, pink, and white. Brian going to keep it pushing. It's not fully broken. It's still drivable. Oh. And it's Ronald 4, Steve in the 5. Brian Gallagher are going to fall down the order. And he's going to pull it off. Got a minute 30 to go. Oh, that's your leader going down. I believe that's his first mistake of the race. Brian down that straightaway. He's had a solid first round here. 24-505. Kendra, the only driver left on lead lap. Well, actually, Welby's still on lead lap as well. Kendra on a 23-504. Welby trying to reel her in. Welby, another fast lap there, 12-2. 30 seconds to go. Woo. 10 seconds left. White flag is out here for Kendra. Ronald might just make it. Come on, Ronald, get there. Ooh, and he did. Keep going, Ron. Keep going. Kendra, you're done. Welby, Brian, and 2 more. 1 more. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. It is Welby taking 3rd, Kendra 2, and Brian Kraft going to set the pace. They 24-502. So we've got the second heat for the 21-5. We got Bruce, Brian, Ben, John, and Cherokee.
Ben Cropper, Brian Badgett, John Barbic, Bruce Swain, Cherokee Dillon.
All right, I have got everybody checked in. Taking all my marshals. Let's go ahead and line them up. Straightaway is closed. We got Bruce on the 1, Brian 2, Ben 3, John 4, and Cherokee will get the 5. Again, that is Bruce, Brian, Ben, John, Cherokee. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Oh, Cherokee down early. Everybody else keeping it clean here on lap 1. But Ben taking over the lead. Bruce, big traction roll in the 2 spot. Gets a good marshal. Race leader going to be that all green down the straightaway. Pink and yellow of John Barvick in the 2. And it's Brian in the 3. The white, blue. This top 3 going to be hitting the straightaway. First minute in, 4 to go. It's Brian looking up the inside there on John. Not going to happen. John keeping the elbows out. Oh, and it's a pileup. Just about everybody in the field getting tangled in that one. That will give the lead over to Brian. Down the straightaway, the white and blue. John in the 2 with Ben. Rounding out the top 3, Bruce 4, Cherokee in the 5. It's your leader going down. John and Ben right back into this thing as the takeout from John. It's happening all over the place. Marshals are busy in this one. Oh no, Ben again. Oh, that's awesome. We're only halfway through this. As John and Ben going to continue the battle out front down the straightaway. Watch the straightaway go outside, outside. That is clear. Ben now with some clear running room. That all green, white wheels is your race leader. Pink and yellow in the 2 spot. And Brian, the blue and white, starting to gain some ground. Brian down that straightaway in the 3, right behind you, Bruce. Oh. A little touch and go there for Ben. John going to close back in. Minute 45 to go. Plenty of time. And here comes Brian. Brian's been lighting up the timing charts. 13-2 out of Brian that time by. Oh, beat it, Bruce. So we've got a minute 20 to go. Final race of the first round coming up next. The 13.5 four-wheel drives. See all green out front, blue and white in the 2 spot. They are clear of traffic. And these two pretty similarly paced. Should be a pretty good battle. Less than 1 minute to go. 45 seconds down the straightaway. 1 and 2. Oh, Brian looking for the inside. They're going to keep it pushing. Down the straightaway, 1 and 2, right behind you, Bruce and Cherokee. Oh, this is going to tangle it up. Brian to the race lead. 20 seconds to go. Watch the straightaway. Watch straightaway. Watch straightaway. Straightaway. And that's clear. That's close enough. Brian out for one more. Ben should make it. And he does. Bruce. No. Bruce missed it by a tenth. John, you are done. Couple more. Couple more. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. That way. Yep. John will take third. Ben 2 and Brian taking the win. 21-509. He got the final race of the first round. 13-5 four-wheel drive. Should have Weston, Curtis, Tanner, and Sean Smith. Track is closed at the moment. Track is closed.
Weston Gabriel.
Assuming that was Curtis.
Curtis Oliver.
All right, now I'm looking for my drivers from that last heat back out there to Marshall.
Sean Smith.
Got all my drivers up on the stand.
Tanner Dillon.
Oh, and I will need one volunteer out there. I will need one volunteer. All right, all right. I could use one volunteer marshal. Thanks, Graham. Let's go ahead and shut them down, drivers. No more laps, please. No more laps. It is Weston on the 1, Curtis 2, Tanner 3, and Sean Smith will take the 4. Thanks anyways, Graham. Oh. Hey, Graham. Got your card here. Graham Hill. I got your Wells Fargo card up here. Yeah. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. It is a nice, clean opening lap. Weston going to lead him around. Oh, Curtis off in the other lane. Tanner making a mistake as well. So it's Sean Smith into the 2 spot, putting the pressure on the race leader over the triple. Ooh, that didn't sound good. It's a good thing it's an associated. That's going to put Smith all the way back to where he started. Weston leading the way. He's got that all black, yellow wheels. Followed by Curtis in the 2. White, orange, white wheels. Spoke too soon. It's Curtis going down. Falls back to the 4 spot. Weston looking good out front. 11-9 last time by. Tanner in the 2 spot, 11-9, and he makes a big mistake over the triple. Sean Smith to the 2. Just about 2 minutes in, 3 to go. There comes your leader down the straightaway. Another 11-9 out of Weston. Sean Smith an 11-5 closing in with that pink and yellow. And Tanner rounding out the top 3. Orange nose, purple back down the straightaway. Ooh, big mistake out of Weston. That will put Sean Smith out front. Weston hanging on to the 2 spot, but Tanner not far behind. 2 minutes to go. There's Sean down the straightaway, 26-5-10, the current pace. Weston 25-5-05. And Tanner 25-5-06. Tanner right on the back of Weston, giving him a tap. Weston, good driving there, keeping it in the race line. Minute 30 to go. Oh, Tanner had the inside there, decided against it. So we have got just over a minute to go. Battle down that straightaway, heating up. Tanner to the inside, but Weston overcharged the corner, trying to put the power down. Watch the triple lander. Triple lander. That is clear. Easy. 45 seconds to go. Ooh. Ooh. So everybody pretty well spread out at this point. 15 seconds. Still a 26-5-06 out front here for Smith. Down the straightaway for his final lap. Weston, is he going to make it? Yes, he is. Keep going, Weston. Keep going. Curtis, you are done. There is Tanner. Sean, one more to go. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Third place going to Weston with Tanner 2 and Sean Smith going to set the pace, 26-5-06. Do we need a break? No. We're going straight through. So round number 2 on the driver's stand. I will need those drivers back out here to marshal along with one volunteer. I will need one volunteer marshal.
Chris Payne.
Thank you, Ben.
John Barbic.
And if you were in that last race, I do need you out there to
David
marshal.
Stevenson.
And I'll need one volunteer.
Matt McGee.
All right, I need Sean and Tanner. I'm sure he's got his hands full back there. I do need Sean, Tanner. Thank you, Ronald, for volunteering.
Andrew Hammond.
I do need Shelby Parker. You are up. Shelby getting up there. Watch straight away, guys. Watch straight away. There you go. There is Tanner.
Shelby Parker.
I do need Sean Smith out there as well. There we go. All right, straightaway is closed. It's going to be reversed. So it should be Shelby on the 1, Andrew 2, Chris 3, John 4, Matt 5, and Stevenson take the 6. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Shelby, nice clean start. It's Andrew 2, Chris in the 3, top 3 down the straightaway. And it's Matt in the 4, Stevenson 5, and John having a rough start to this one. A little bobble there out of Shelby, going to lose a couple spots. So it is the orange and blue of Andrew leading the way. Chris in the 2 spot, yellow and white. And Matt McGee rounding out the top 3 in that all pink. Ooh, Matt up the inside. Nice pass, but he loses it. Sends Chris to the shadow realm. And it's David in the 4, Shelby 5, and John in the 6. I suspect Shelby's got a little bit of nitro finger still. Race leader, that orange and blue, going to be hitting the straightaway now. Watch the straightaway. I'll get you, John. So again, it is that the orange and blue leading the way. Down the straightaway for Andrew. 12-7 last time by. Matt in the 2, that all pink yellow wheels over the triple. You got Stevenson in the, make that Shelby into the 3 spot. David right there behind him in the 4. John 5, Chris pulled off for a little bit there. Oh, Shelby down off the triple. It's going to give Steve right behind you, Weston. Never mind. So we have still got a minute 30 to go. It is the orange and blue down the straightaway. Andrew 24.504. So at this current pace puts Andrew 9th overall. So we got 1 minute to go. Watching the triple. Watch triple go inside over the triple. So we have got 25 seconds. Andrew with a pretty clean run out front. 24.504. Still sitting at that 9th overall. Matt McGee in the 2 spot. Just went a lap down. Matt on a 23.507. Not going to help his case. So that is... time expired. Everybody keep it going. John, you are done. One more. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Shelby taking 3rd, Matt 2, and Andrew taking the win and going 11th overall. Had a mistake there at the end. Cost him 2 spots.
Zach Gabriel.
All right, thank you, Ronald. Thank you, Sean. We'll need those drivers back out there to marshal.
Steve Fall. Glenn Burscheid. Graham Hill. Chuck Erickson.
Oh, dear.
Skyla Bergeron.
All right, I'll need a few more marshals out there. Got David, I got Andrew. Do need Chris out there to marshal. Let's go ahead and shut him down, drivers. It is Chuck Erickson lining up on the 1, Graham 2, Skylar 3, Steve 4, Glenn 5, and Zach gets to 6. Alrighty then, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Oh, Glenn with an early mistake. Top 4 gonna run away, and it's all top 4 very quick drivers. The little bobble there to Chuck is going to let him through. Graham Hill going to lead him around. Skyler 2, Steve Foley in the 3. The leader of that white, silver, yellow wheels, Zach, giving him plenty of room. Thank you, Zach. 11-2 out of your little race leader last time by. Graham at a 12-2. Steve also 12-2. The second, third, fourth down the straightaway. That's a good battle. Down the straightaway, Steve had a pretty good line going into that sweeper, but it's a very risky move trying to pass somebody on the straightaway, as Matt McGee would know. Skyler down the straightaway, the white, silver, yellow wheels. It's a little bobble there out of Foley. Gives Graham Hill some room. Chuck Erickson right there in the 4th spot, looking to pick up some of the pieces these guys leave behind. Just about to the halfway point. Steve Foley throwing down 11-1 last time by. One of the fastest laps of the race so far. He's trying to close right back in onto the back of Graham Hill. Skyler down that straightaway, 27.508, the current pace. All yellow in the 2 spot down the straightaway. And it's the red and gold of Steve Foley. Rounding out the top 3 is Glenn, giving him plenty of room. Chuck Erickson 4, Glenn 5, Zach in the 6. Down the straightaway, Steve had the inside there, looked at it. Minute 30. Oh, watch the triple lander. That is Glenn going down. And Steve still hounding the back of Graham, and that could be it. He's got the inside. Nice move. Watch the inside of there. Nice. Good job, Chris. We've got 1 minute to go. Watch the triple. Watch triple. Oh, that's risky. 45 seconds to go. It is Skyler. Steve into the 2. Hill 3. Chuck Erickson 4. Glenn 5. Zach in the 6 as we got 30 seconds to go. Good job, Zach. 10 seconds. That is time. Graham, you did get caught. Skyler, you're done. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Was Graham taking 3rd overall with that run, 25.5 flat. Steve Foley 2, and Skyler sets a new TQ, 26,501. What?
Racing.
Scott Deluge, Sean Smith, Jeremy Hilsendiger, Tanner Dillon, Weston Gabriel, Sean King.
All right, drivers are checked in. Marshals are out there. Let's go ahead and shut down the straightaway. No more laps, please. No more laps. Again, no more laps. It is Weston starting on the 1. Jeremy 2. Tanner 3. Sean 4. The Roadrunner 5. And King gets the 6. Oh. Oh, that is not good. Is it a C block? Oh, camber link. Stupid. Tough break there for Tanner. But we've got a lineup. Drivers and marshals. We are live in less than 5. At least Tanner had a good first round qualifier. Currently sits 5th overall. So it's a nice clean start here for all 5 drivers. Weston had a really good run in 4-wheel drive. Let's see if he could transfer it over into the 2-wheel. As Jeremy closes up side by side. Got Sean Smith right there in the 3. Down the straightaway, top 3. And it's the Roadrunner getting around King for the 4. And Sean's sitting 4th overall. So only the first minute down. It is Jeremy leading him around. Jeremy throwing down 11.7 last time by. That all green. Down the straightaway. Weston, the all purple in the 2 spot. With Smith 3, King 4, the Roadrunner. Struggling here today in the 5 spot. Second, third, fourth, going to be coming across the line down the straightaway. Just about 2 minutes in with 3 to go. Jeremy hitting the straightaway now on a 26.511. Weston fending off 2 good drivers. 25.509 here for Weston. Here's Sean up the inside. Ooh, that was close. Oh, is Weston off on the other side. Didn't get an advantage though. Keeps it going. Oh, there's the move. Sean gives him a literal elbow there. Nothing too horrendous. So it's now Smith into the 2 spot. 11-9 that time by Weston. Holding down the 3 with King 4, Roadrunner 5. Jeremy down the straightaway, your race leader. Down straightaway, that battle continues. King lurking in the shadows. Looking to pick up some pieces. A minute 30 to go, plenty of time. With Jeremy down that straightaway on a 25.5 flat. That would put him 3rd overall. Great run here for Jeremy. One minute to go. Oh, a little bobble there to Weston. King gonna get by for the top 3. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I could have got your lap. Thirty seconds to go. King coming off his best lap, 11.7 last time by. As King sitting firmly in that A main. He is 5th overall. So I am taking the top 6 into the A main. So that is Weston across the line. Couple more to go. One more to go. Jeremy goes 3rd overall in the final heat. 26.511. So we've got race number 4 on the track. 21.5 2-wheel drive. Top 4 sitting firmly in the A main. You got Brian Kraft at the TQ. Kendra 2nd overall. Welby 3rd and Ronald sitting 4th. Thank you, Glenn. All right. Track is open.
Kendra Knowles.
Welby
Knowles
missing.
3. Ronald Burnett.
Oh, no,
Steve
he's up
Kerner.
there. All right. Thank you to all my marshals. Thank you to my drivers.
Brian Gallagher. Brian Kraft.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and shut them down. Drivers, no more laps, please. No more laps. You got Steve on the 1. Welby 2. Ronald 3. Brian Kraft 4. Kendra 5. And Brian Gallagher will take the 6. Alrighty then, drivers and marshals, we are live, or go on the sound of the tone and not before. Alright, less than 5. Kind of a scrappy first lap here, but everybody gets around clean. Welby, Nall's going to lead him around. Green and white running the Schumacher. Followed by your TQ of Brian Kraft. Black and white. And Ronald in the top three with the orange and black. Ooh. Oh, little roll over there for Welby. Got your leaders right there behind you, Steve. Yep. That will put Brian Kraft out front. Welby gets to put the chase on. You got Kendra in the three. It's pretty much the exact same way they finished in the first round. Oh, it's Ronald catching a little too much of that donut. That will put Brian Gallagher up into the fourth spot. Ronald to the 5, Steve 6. And go ahead, Steve. Thank you. It's just about to the halfway point. Black and white out front. Green and white in the 2 spot. As this is a new TQ pace here for Brian Kraft. 24.501. Oh, as Ronald was giving the leader room. Brian looks like he just had a little understeer. Welby still within a shout of this thing. Green and white in the 2 spot. Blue, pink, and white rounding out the top 3. And it's Gallagher 4, Ronald 5, Steve 6. So you've got 1:40 to go. Race leader down the straightaway. No traffic ahead. Kendra starting to creep back into this thing. 24.502 the pace out front. Still just a little bit quicker than the first round by about 5/10. So we are on to the final minute. 1 to go. Kendra now has caught Welby down the straightaway. 2 and 3. Welby had a really nice line through there. 12-1 out of Welby. 12-5 for Kendra. 12-8 from Brian Kraft. Steve doing a great job there. Thank you, Steve. 30 seconds to go. Ten seconds. So the Knowles battle will go out for one more lap. White flag is out. That is time expired. Brian Kraft will be the TQ. We got two more. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Got Kendra taking third. Welby 2 and Brian Kraft 24,501 takes a new TQ. So we've got the final qualifier here for the two-wheel drives.
Brian Badgett, Ben Cropper, Bruce Swain, Cherokee Dillon. John Barbic.
All right, and thank you to all of my marshals. Let's go ahead and shut them down. No more laps, please. No more laps. Got Cherokee lining up on the 1. John 2, Ben 3, Brian 4, and Bruce will take the 5. All right, we've got a lineup. Drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. Off and running. Brian slicing through the field. Oh, look at that. Brian going to lead him around. John 2, Ben 3. Then you got Cherokee 4. Bruce with a big traction roll on the straightaway. Oh, Cherokee down in the triple. Bruce now was in the 4. Cherokee making a mistake as well. Somebody. Thank you, Welby. I don't know. Would you pay attention, Steve? Jeez. Oh, John. See blue and white of Brian getting a much better start to this one. Brian down that straightaway. Ben turns his best lap there, 13.3. Trying to put some pressure here on the leader. He got John 3, Bruce 4, Cherokee in the 5. Oh, leader getting tangled up. Blue and white is your leader, or was your leader. Now it's the all green. Watching the triple, Brian all over it. He was all over it that time. Oh, it's the battle for the lead. Brian trying to make a move there on Ben. So we are halfway through the double, single, nice and clean for both of them. Brian giving him a tap. Down the straightaway. Woo. It's still John 3, Bruce 4, Cherokee down in the 5. Oh, it's Ben. It's like he might have made a mistake on his own there. Wasn't watching. That will put Brian back out front with less than 2 to go. Woo. So we got a minute 30. Leader down that straightaway, blue, white. Then the all green 2. Pink and yellow. John Barvick rounding out the top 3. Woo. So we are on to the final minute. Ben still within a shot of this thing. Got Ben and Brian currently going 5 and 6 overall. So looking to bump out Brian Gallagher. Not Brian. So we got 30 seconds to go. Whoa, whoa, hold on now. It's not the car. We got 10 seconds to go. Ben will go out for one more. Bruce is going to make the line. John, come on, John, send it. Yeah, you got it. Keep it going, keep it going. Nobody's done. Brian, you are done. There is Ben. A couple more to finish. One more, one more. And that is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Was John taking third. Ben will go 6th overall with Brian going 5th overall, putting that thing in the A main. Yeah, dog. We have the flow. We
Sean Smith, Weston Gabriel, Tanner Dillon, Curtis Oliver.
All right, watch straight away, watch straight away. It is Sean Smith on the 1, Tanner 2, Curtis 3, Weston will take the 4. Okay. Oh, I need marshals. Hold on. What's going on here? I need Bruce. Bruce. Out to marshal. And I need a volunteer. And I could use one volunteer. Steve. Oh. I need a volunteer. Somebody. Please. Over by Ben. Thank you, King. Sean's got it. What a guy. And I got to say, the fit is immaculate. This guy's got the matching shoes with the TLR hoodie. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. All right.
When you climb on an aircraft, what's it doing, dude? It's wiping the whole time. Wiping the machine. The big black circle right here on the shirt.
All right, currently 1 minute in. We've got 4 minutes to go. And Sean Smith taking advantage of that pole start. Got the pink and yellow down the straightaway, your leader. Followed by the orange, purple, silver in the 2 spot. And the all white of Curtis Oliver rounding out the top 3 with Weston 4. So no change in the order until I said something. It is Curtis moving up into the 2. Oh!
That's what I've been doing all night.
So we are just about 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Still that pink and yellow out front. White, orange in the 2. Purple and orange in the 3. And it's that all black of Weston rounding out the field.
I gotta replay that because it was wild to see.
Well, and just under 2 minutes to go. Smith 27-5-10 out front. And it's Curtis in the 2. Tanner 3, Weston 4. The only drivers on the same lap are Curtis and Tanner. It's a 26-5 flat now for your race leader.
I'm excited for the
Twenty seconds to go. Oh, Sean is not going to make the line. Oh, just barely missed it. That is everybody done. Thank you to my marshals. Thank you to my drivers. It is Curtis taking 3rd overall. Tanner 2, and Sean Smith will be your TQ in 13.5 four-wheel drive.
No. Whatever you're going to ask, no.
Oh, he's going to ask me a question.
I'm Jared's appointed. guy.
It's no good.
I just say no for it. You do like a 10-minute break or so?
Absolutely not. 10 minutes. really slow. Alright. We are going to start the mains at 8:10. 8:10. 17.5 C main will be on the track at 8:10. He is fifth.
Zach Gabriel. David Stevenson. Andrew Hammond.
All right, let's go ahead and get some marshals out there from four-wheel drive.
Shelby Parker.
I do need marshals out there from four-wheel drive. And I will need one volunteer. If I can get one volunteer, it'd be greatly appreciated.
John Barbick.
Oh. Again, I could use one volunteer. Thank you, Jeremy.
Chris Payne.
What? What? Line up. Oh. I thought I printed it. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It should be printing now. I've got no flow. So it will be Andrew on the 1, Shelby 2, David 3, Chris 4, John 5, and Zach will take the 6. There you go, Zach. Let him know. All right, we've got a lineup. Drivers and marshals. We are live in. Well, hold on. Oh. So you're good. All right, drivers and marshals. We are live in less than 5. It is a nice clean start out front here for Andrew. Got Shelby right there in the 2, Stevenson in the 3. And Zach with a nice move into the 4 spot. Getting around John. Shelby Parker taking over the top spot. Blue, white, yellow wheels. And it's that silver. Orange and purple is David Stevenson in the 2. And Andrew, the orange and blue, rounding out the top 3, getting that thing up on 2 wheels. And it's Zach in the 4, John 5, Chris 6. Race leader down the straightaway, blue, white, yellow wheels. Chris and John giving them plenty of room. You got second and third, not far behind. Minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. Shelby trying to stretch that lead down the straightaway. 12-2 last time by. David 12-5. Andrew had a bit of a sketchy lap there with the 13-3. You got Zach throwing down his best lap, 12-3. Good lap out of Zach. With Chris 5, John 6, 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It's the battle for the 2 spot down the straightaway. David, Andrew, both of them clean drivers. It's just about to the halfway point. Oh, Andrew goes down. Watch the triple lander. Watch triple lander. That is clear. It is Shelby coming across the line, down the straightaway, 12-2. David, 12-1. Race leader again, blue, white, silver, purple, orange in the 2 spot. In the orange and blue down the straightaway, rounding out the top 3 with Zach 4, Chris 5, John in the 6. Got a minute 30 to go. Oh, watch the triple. We are on to the final minute. 1 to go. Leader down that straightaway. There is second down the straightaway. In third, going down. Still Zach in the 4, Chris 5, John 6. There are no close battles going on out there. Everybody pretty spread out. Ooh. That was a close call there for David and John down that straightaway. Watch the start-finish line. Start-finish line. It's clear. Shelby going out for his final lap. That will be it. There is Zach. You are done. That is everybody across the line. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Andrew taking third, David 2, and Shelby taking the win, 25-5-10. All right.
Sean Smith.
Thank you
Glenn
to
Burchett.
all of my drivers.
Scott Deluge. Chuck Erickson.
It is confirmed.
Matt McGee.
Yeah. All right, as I got all my drivers checked in. Thank you to all my marshals. Whoa, goodness. That was close.
Weston Gabarile.
Straightaway's closed. Driver's straightaway is closed. No more laps, please. No more laps. It is Sean on the 1. Chuck Erickson 2. The Roadrunner 3. Weston 4. Matt 5. Glenn in the 6. So everybody pretty similarly paced in this one. Should be a good race. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Off and running. It's going to be a nice, clean, single file start as Chuck gets it wrong. As Sean Smith leads them around, pink and yellow. Followed by the Roadrunner in the 2, Matt McGee rounding out the top 3. Oh, good Marshall, Zach. Oh, perfect. Leader down that straightaway. Roadrunner 2, Matt 3, Weston 4, Chuck 5, and Glenn rounding out the field just about 1 minute in. Good lap out of the Roadrunner there, 11.6. Was the fastest driver around the track that time by. Oh. It's that battle for the 2 spot. Gonna be hitting the straightaway. You got Matt McGee in the all pink, followed by the Roadrunner, white and green. And it's Chuck 4, Glenn 5, Weston 6. Still Sean Smith, that pink and yellow is your leader. All pink in the 2. Green and white rounding out the top 3. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Wow. It's Chuck all over the back of the Roadrunner, over the triple. Halfway through. That's the battle for the 3 spot down the straightaway. Oh, Chuck sends it in hot. Steve pink and yellow. Oh. Thought you were going down there, Shelby. Over the triple, 1 and 2. Oh, nice save out of McGee. Leader coming across the line, 11-9. Matt, 12-3 in that 2 spot. And it's still the Roadrunner holding off Erickson. It's 12 flat. And 12-2 for Chuck. Chuck having to go double single there. Smart move. Oh, was there side by side? Ooh, got close. You know, Roadrunner gonna wait for him. We got 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. .45 seconds. All pink in the 2 spot, yellow wheels. Trying to track down the race leader. Outside on the straight. With 30 seconds to go. Matt now all over the back of Sean. They got enough time for about 2 laps. This is going to be the white flag. 1 to go for the battle for the lead down the straightaway. Looks like the Roadrunner is going to get caught at the line. No, he's not. Keep it going. Oh, and it's Sean Smith able to hold off McGee. Good finish. Wow. 2 more. 1 more. That is everybody done. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. It is the Roadrunner taking 3rd. Matt 2 and Sean Smith going to come through and take the win, 25-502. Should have no issue on getting the marshals back out there. So we got 17-5, two-wheel, A-Main, Skyler, Steve, Jeremy, Graham, Sean King, and Tanner Dillon. Whoa.
Sean King, Jeremy Hill Sendiger, Skyla Bergeron, Graham Hill, Steve Fall, Tanner Dillon.
That felt really good. If I had doubt in my head, I could have got it.
Dude.
I got it in my head.
You had an 11-4 for your fast lap.
Yeah, I was ripping.
Yeah.
And it felt like control. I didn't feel like I was pushing the car.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and shut them down, drivers. It is Skyler on the 1, Steve 2, Jeremy 3, Graham 4, King on the 5, and Tanner Dillon taking the 6. Whoa. Barn burner. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. So it is Skyler going to lead him around. Steve Foley into 2. Oh, damn it.
John and I were talking. He put a new setup in his. And
Oh, Jeremy with a mistake allows King into the top 3. Still Skyler leading him around that white, silver, yellow wheels down the straightaway. Watch the inside. Oh, wow. Oh, it's now Steve Foley out front. He red and gold. Followed by Skyler 2, King 3, Jeremy 4. Not a whole lot separates the top 4. Both first and second, throwing down 11-9. King 11-5 in the 3 spot. Fastest driver around the track that time by. And it's Jeremy 4, Graham 5, Tanner 6. Battle for the lead down the straightaway. Both of them going 11-6. Is a little bobble out of Foley. Good save. Was enough for Skyler to take over the race lead down the straightaway. Was a good call by the marshal there, getting second place going first. It's still King 3. Graham going to move up into the 4 with Jeremy 5. Tanner struggling in the 6th spot. I believe it's his first go with the B7. With halfway to go. 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Down straightaway, second and third. King all over the back of Foley. We've got 2 minutes to go. Down the straightaway, top 3. Oh. 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 Minute 20. Steve. Oh, Skyler let Steve have the lead there. Oh, maybe. Might be something going on with Skyler's car. He's lost power or something. Doesn't have the rip he did earlier in the race. Well, 45 seconds to go. Thirty seconds left. Steve Foley down that straightaway. Got King 2. Skyler still hanging on to a top 3. That thing is not sounding proper. That is time expired. Graham and Tanner got caught at the line. That is going to be everybody done. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Third place going to Jeremy. King 2 and Steve Foley will take the win at a 26-5-10. Yeah. We got 21.5 B-Main on the track.
Cherokee Dylan. Ryan Gallagher. Steve Kerner. John Barbic. Bruce Swain.
All right, I've got all my drivers checked in. I've got all of my marshals. Let's go ahead and line them up. No more laps, please. No more laps. It is Brian on the 1, John 2, Steve 3, Bruce on the 4, and Cherokee will take the 5. I will need either Steve or Graham to the other side of the track. Steve or Graham to the other side of the track, please. Thank you, Steve. Alrighty then. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. It's a nice start. Everybody keeping it clean. Steve White And yellow. Brian Gallagher down the straightaway. And it's John 2. Bruce, briefly had that 3 spot. Gives it back over to Steve. It's already about first minute down.
Someone's got to do it.
It's about minute 30 in. Brian Gallagher, he is checked out. He's through the double single. John Barvick down the straightaway in the 2 spot. Is that pink and yellow? And Steve rounding out the top 3. Everybody right where they qualified. Man, come on, man. Whoa, watch straight away. Your nose. We are halfway through. It's about 2 minutes left to go. It's about a minute 40 to go. Everybody well spread out in this one. Down the straightaway, your race leader. John 2, Steve 3, Bruce 4, Cherokee in the 5. Got about 45 seconds to go. Oh, watch the straightaway. Oh, he nailed him.
That's not your car didn't break when Miller hit you on Saturday. Did you get hit by him on the straightaway when your car was in the middle of it?
I did. It's a team associated, though. They don't break. Oh, watch the straightaway. Watch straightaway. He's dead center. That is clear. 10 seconds to go. Oh, Cherokee, come on. Brian and John, you two are done. Cherokee, you're done. 2 more. And, oh, Steve. Right at the line, you're going to do that. Everybody's done. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. It is Steve taking third, John 2, and Brian will take the win at a 22.5 flat. So you got the 21.5 A main. Brian Kraft, your TQ. Welby, Kendra, Ronald, Brian, and Ben rounding out the field. Is it your slipper? I figured. I don't.
Kendra Knowles.
I was not all here on Saturday.
Ben Cropper.
I was not
Brian
all there
Belchin.
on Saturday.
Welby Knowles 3.
It's a car down in midfield. Cherokee.
Ronald Burnett.
And it is Brian Kraft on the 1. Welby 2. You guys know what you're doing. I do need one more marshal. I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer. Hey, Steve. Oh, never mind. Thanks, Glenn. Right over here. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. It's a nice start there for the top 3, all single filed. And it's Brian in the 4, Ronald 5, dropping back a spot. And Ben rounding out the field. Down in the middle. Brian starting to stretch it out a little bit. Black and white down the straightaway. 12-3. Welby also 12-3 in that green and white. And Kendra Knowles, blue, pink, and white going 12-5. And there's Ronald back to the 4. Ben 5. Brian with that mistake finds him in the 6th spot. Just about 2 minutes in. There's your leader down straightaway going 12-3. Welby 12-4. Kendra also 12-4. So no change in the running order except for Ben and Brian. Ben up into the 5. Brian 6, but he's closing in. Kendra, best lap so far, 12 flat. That is the fastest lap of the race, legitimate lap of the race. Just past the halfway. Got second and third right there behind you, Ronald. Thank you, sir. Brian just beating him with consistency, 12-2. That's one of his better laps right there. It's a big mistake out of Welby. Puts Kendra up into the 2. Welby still 3. Ronald 4. Ben 5. Brian 6. Coming up onto the final minute. We got the final race of the night coming up next. The four-wheel drives. Brian all over the back of Ben now. Less than a minute down the straightaway. Has to battle for who doesn't want to be last. Now as Brian turns him around. But he's going to wait it out. Good racing here between Ben and Brian. These two have been going at it all night. 30 seconds to go. It's Brian giving Welby plenty of room. Later, Sean. Hey, good running tonight. Yeah, dude. I said good job tonight. Fucking killing it. Oh, yeah. That is time expired. Kendra will be the first to finish. There is the race. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Got Welby taking third. Kendra 2, and Brian will take the win at a 25.509. What a run out of Brian. So on to the final race, 13.5 four-wheel drives.
Weston Gabriel, Sean Smith, Tanner Dillon,
The best spot is if you know you're faster, then try to, over this double single, if you take a wider line and then try to beat them to this corner, that's like the best opportunity on the track. All right, let's go ahead and shut it down. We got Sean
Curtis
on the
Oliver.
1, Tanner 2, Curtis 3, Weston on the 4. All right, we've got a lineup. Drivers and marshals on the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Nice. And, Curtis down early. He's got the speed to catch up to him. Sean Smith going to lead him around. Tanner 2. Curtis back to the 3 with Weston making a mistake. It's just about first minute down. It is that pink and yellow down the straightaway of Sean Smith, 11-5, 11-6 out of Tanner Dillon. And it's Weston back to the 3 spot. The minute 30 to go. Closest battle out there is going to be for the race lead. Coming across the line, pink and yellow, orange and purple. Coming through that triple. Got another battle out there between Weston and Curtis down the straightaway. But you got to have your leaders closing in quickly. Oh, little bobble there out of Weston. Nice move out of Curtis. So remember, you got your leaders right there. So Weston gets plenty of room. So leaders are now through. The battle can resume. So we are halfway through. Tanner really applying the pressure onto the back of Sean Smith. Over the triple. Sean had a good lap that time by 11-3. Tanner falling off a little bit there with an 11-8. But closes right back in. Playing the yo-yo. Oh, Weston. Big mistake there. Curtis back into the 3 spot. But for how long? They're going to duke it out. Minute 30. Down straightaway 1 and 2. Similar lap times there. Sean 11-7. Tanner 11-6 looking for an inside. So we are just about to the 1 minute mark. Oh, Curtis gets it wrong. Weston bashes into the wall. So we've got 45 seconds. Oh, Tanner, no. Rolls it over. So now there are no battles out on the track. 35 seconds to go. Sean out for his final lap. Everybody going to get one more. But this will be it here for Smith. Sean, you are done. And one more. That is everybody. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers. Got Curtis taking third. Everybody finished where they qualified. Curtis third, Tanner 2, and Sean Smith will take the win. All right, that will conclude our Wednesday evening program. As you guys are getting packed up, please make sure that all trash makes it to the trash can.